become a teacher.
I want to become a pharmacist.
I want to be a nurse.
I want to become a footballer.
I want to be a teacher. I want to be a doctor.
My name is Ishaq Abubakar Ziko Newton. I'm the Executive Director of Mother of All Nations Foundation. We are the initiators of Read Camp project. Read Camp is a reading and writing out of campus literacy project which we created to improve on the reading and creative writing skills of young people. Over the past 4 years, we've been able to train over 1,500 children in the Medina Zongo community. And this year, we thought it wise to expand to other deprived communities within the Medina municipalities. The reason is we actually realized that most children failed in their exams, and as a result, it's affecting their continuity in their academic life. Most of them will have to drop out of school because they are unable to really meet the standard as far as education is concerned. And some of them have been, their spirits are being downplayed because they are being told that they can't do anything in school and they are failures. So they have to drop out of school and then find other things to do with their lives. But upon research, we realized that no, we can do something. We can help these children by trying as much as we can to improve on their reading skills, because we believe if children know how to read, they will love to read anything that is placed before them. And if they read whatever is placed before them, they are exposed to a lot of information. And if they have this information, then it means that they will be able to articulate it and make informed choices for themselves. This would mean that choices that relates to their life, choices that relates to the lives of those closer to them, and choices that relates to their future. Even when it comes to career, they would still have the opportunity to make choices because they will have a lot of information. This year we are doing it in 2 more communities, including Medina, making it 3. That is our part-time village, Downfar, and Medina. And our aim is to train 1,500 children in all these 3 communities, so 500 each.
I am 13 of age. I attend school at Fanta MA. I want to become engineer in future.
Most children, especially in the deprived community, because we are looking at deprived communities, were not taken through the phonetic awareness system when they were young. So even now that they are in the upper primary and then the JHS level, most of them can hardly read. So we brought in this initiative to see how best we could let them appreciate the phonetic awareness and how words are being constructed, how letters are sounds in words, so that in that case they'll be able to, pronounce words by themselves, and would also appreciate how words are constructed into sentences, so that they'll be able to read wherever they find themselves. This year, it's lasting for 3 weeks, and we segmented the project into 3. So we're looking at first building the self-confidence of the participants, which is taking us 1 week, and then the next week we'll look at trying to build the self-confidence, trying to identify the talents of these children, and look at what we can do to identify certain career paths that are associated to their talent, so that they can actually pursue them if they want to in their future. And then the last but not the least, we build their leadership skills and then push them to serve their communities, so that they can be community leaders or change agents in their communities wherever they find themselves. We started by coming out with certain poems, with words of affirmation to let them know how powerful they are, by telling them they are powerful in their own small way, they are unique, and if they don't know anything, it doesn't mean they are failures or they would never know. They just need to put effort in whatever they are supposed to learn, and then they'll become perfect. Now they recite these poems every morning, and that boosts their spirit, and this has actually had a tremendous change, because we believe that if you change the mindset of young people positively, they would really feel positive about themselves, and they'll be able to do whatever they put their minds on to do. That can happen. We should know that we are powerful first, and nothing should change that. So we actually let them identify their community problems. They look at problems within their community, and then they collectively come out with solutions that they as young people can implement in order to, help solve the problem.
No matter the obstacles, I will stay strong and fight to the top. I may not be good at math, English, science, social studies, etc. But I know if I put more effort in them, I will be better. I don't need drugs to make me better. All I need is to believe in myself and take action. I will give my best. I am a leader.
In order to have a well-interactive session for as far as the Read Camp is concerned, we normally use what we call the collaborative and cooperative learning, where we divide them into semicircles based on their abilities. And after they have read these stories that we've given to them, we try as much as we can to split them in groups again so they could act this play based on how they understood it, so that those who did not really get the vivid understanding of what the story was trying to send across through the play, they would really appreciate what we are trying, the message we're trying to send across, and then this will actually push them to want to read the story. And in that case, we are actually building and igniting their reading habits in them, such that should we finish this project in the 3-week period, they would actually have improved on their reading, and they would want to continue reading stories that they come across. The project is actually free, so we rely more on donor support, which we've never received before, and corporate support and individual sponsorship. So people can come in and say, okay, I'm going to support you with books. Some say I'm going to support you with paper to print the stories. Some will come, I want to support you with pencils, and a whole lot of you. And this has actually been what has been driving us going for the past 5 years. This year, we had a massive student turnout. We have close to about 1,470 people in all 3 locations, and we are still expanding.
Manifesto.
Now, why reading? A lot of people are doing other, vacation classes like, mathematics vacation classes or an all-inclusive subject vacation classes. But we think that reading is everything. If you know how to read, I think you'll be able to get almost everything right. And so we feel like it's something that we need to look out for. We need to just try as much as we can to boost the reading skills of these people.
No one can take that away from me if only I believe in myself. I will work towards being who I want to be. No matter the obstacles, I will stay strong and fight.
The last time I asked one of the children to read after the series of training they've gone through, I nearly wept, because this child was someone who couldn't read at all, because he was down in spirit. He felt he couldn't do it. But a couple of days ago, he was reading, and most of the mentors, the volunteers, were weeping, because they could see that their energies have manifested into something positive. And these are some of the changes that we are so excited about and we expect to see as far as the Read Camp is concerned.
I want to be a surgeon in future. The reason is that in Ghana, there are few surgeons in Ghana, and also they cost a lot. So some people may not get the money to undergo surgery. When I become a surgeon in future, I will do free surgeries for people. Thank you.
Hello, surgeon.
I want to be a judge in future. The reason why I want to be a judge is that in this world, there are so many corrupt judges in Ghana. If you are an innocent person, you don't have money, just because you don't have money, they will put you in jail and let the corporates get away. I promise that if I become a judge, I won't be corrupt, but I will help the innocent and poor and needy. Thank you.
You can follow our social media platforms, that is Mother of All Nations Foundation on Facebook. Our website is www.moanf.com. www.moanf.com, and we will have every information you need for as far as our foundation is concerned. My name is Ishaq Abubakar Zikwe from Newton, and thank you so very much, and thank you for watching, and we need to touch lives together. Thank you so very much.